Felt as though a little preface was needed for the beginning of this episode since we didn't do it at all in person. But this is episode 8 of the Buddies podcast, filmed in Japan on the streets. We walked around for about an hour and we recorded pretty much the whole thing. We used these wireless mics that Amigo had at the time, not knowing that the quality was going to be as bad as it is. You can make out what we're talking about most times, but at some points it is a little muddy, so hopefully you can bear with that. But overall, it was a very cool episode and it was a great way to cap off the end of the trip. So yeah, this is Buddies episode 8. Hope you enjoy.
All right,
hopefully it doesn't sound like shit.
Well, we'll find out.
If it does, this is probably scrap. We're using the first one. Jesus Christ, dude.
These
flashing his eye.
Yeah, I don't know why. Just trying to warn us about something. Nope. Let's go right. You want to go right? I've never been down right.
What is going on down there?
Nothing. Why?
Oh, a fucking car flashing their high beams.
I have no clue. Right now, it is currently... What time is it? Let's see. It's currently 12:29. It's 12:29 right now.
Only 12:29?
Yeah, you went to sleep. It is.
No way.
Yeah, you went to sleep. I thought you go to bed early.
Dude, I felt so good. I tucked myself into that nice, tiny Japanese bed, and I could have just sailed away. Could have been the final.
Where do you get your mic?
Oh,
it's right there.
It's in my titty pocket. Hopefully it doesn't hitting anything, making noise. Because we can't really cut one of our tracks out because it's all being recorded on the same one.
Thing. But honestly, let's just get into what do we think of Japan? I think
this was probably one of the coolest trips I've ever taken.
Yeah, I personally love this. We should go back. This is gonna be loud as fuck. I just realized.
Yeah, this is literally the road.
Let's just go back.
Also, I'm 90% sure that's a shrine.
Yeah, honestly though,
what is going on down there?
I don't know, they're just fixing stuff. Honestly though, this has been probably one of my most favorite trips. I definitely want to come back in the future, even with more friends or just whatever.
Yeah, I think it's one of these trips that would definitely be a lot more fun if you had a group.
It was still fun. It was still
culture.
Fun though. It was still fun.
But I feel like the downside of that would be finding restaurants with enough seats and finding bars with enough seats.
Yeah,
so you kind of have to get everywhere.
True.
Where
you either have to split up you'd either have to split up in groups or just.
Oh, is this the construction that was happening by the Family Mart?
That's probably what it is.
Also, where the fuck did our hotel go?
Just on the left. We just went down one road.
Oh yeah, we're down a block.
We went down one road.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but me and Ryan met up finally.
It's a broken glass area.
It's kind of dope.
Should we walk down to Akihabara one more time?
That would be pretty loud. I just start walking on the streets. It's we got nothing else to do. Middle Japan.
Yeah, our hotel is right next to Akihabara.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
It's about, I don't know,
if you don't know what that is, you know what that is. It's pretty much gamer, anime, manga heaven. Pretty much. It's got everything.
Yeah, it's a very weird area.
It's cool though. I fucking love it. They also call it Electric City, I think.
Oh, the Lamborghini car is gone.
Oh, it's not there no more. There used to be a Lamborghini car parked over here. We walked by this place all the time. Yeah. Oh, is this guy gonna go?
I don't know. Let's go right. He's confused. I wonder how this mic handles wind.
I don't know, I guess we'll find. There's not a lot of wind. It's pretty quiet.
But, yeah, this trip was really fun.
It was a good trip.
At first it was a little intimidating because we spent, the whole beginning of it trapped in various varieties of, modes of transport, and we didn't really understand.
Dude, we were stuck on a train for 3 hours on the way
where we were going. I have a whole list of shit that happened.
Yeah, he made a huge ass list. I was just trying to stay away.
We don't have the Wi-Fi.
That's fine. I guess we don't have the Wi-Fi.
I forgot about the fucking Wi-Fi box. So if we get lost, we're actually lost.
Should we just go back mid-podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
I can't carry it. I got things in my pocket.
Definitely do that right now.
Yeah.
So basically our whole mode of operation is a little box we bought at the airport.
It's literally what Wi-Fi box
basically is a SIM card for both of us so that we have a mode of using our phones throughout this whole trip. And thus far it's worked pretty good. The only issue is when you leave it in your fucking hotel and walk 2 blocks away.
We are not that far. It is dead quiet.
We could find it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Japan is super safe, dude. We were literally out here just walking. It's like stupid safe. I'm not gonna say everything's safe, but oh my god, it's like everything's safe. It is. It literally is.
Is that a taxi or is that
That's a taxi. That's a taxi.
Okay. Are you?
You'll know because it says police on the side. It does not say that. Yeah, we're good.
But yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
They're just talking to us.
You guys aren't talking about this.
Is the hotel? I know it's next to that like 4 Life building.
We are not that far. I'm telling you.
But yeah, I have a whole doc of shit that went down before I even got here. Like before I even got to Calgary, I think one of my planes got like just straight up delayed, or like we didn't even end up getting on it.
Actually, yeah, we should start from the beginning.
I'd really assumed that we were going to record this sitting down, and then we had the idea of just doing it walking because we just did it one night and it was really fun.
Dude, I got an idea. You record our POV of walking, and we just talk.
Bro, what the fuck do you think I'm doing right now?
Are you actually recording that, or are you just?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't even sure.
I've been recording, so that way if we see anything and we talk about it, I can just point the camera at it.
Probably cut it when we go to the hotel. I feel like they're gonna ask what we're doing. I don't think they will.
Why is there a green light flashing in your ass?
I have mine pointed inwards, so we can't.
Well, I'm just gonna tuck it in my waist.
Wait, no, we should start from the beginning though. So first of all, it was pretty exciting. I was gonna meet Ryan for the first time.
I just need to go into my notes app, into my doc. Damn, that dude is flying.
He does not give a shit. He's got somewhere to be. Piece of shit.
There's like a whole 5-step like introduction that I have to do, because this is also the first trip we've ever met in person.
I've never met Ryan before in person.
Never seen this motherfucker in like real life ever.
Nope, not me.
My girlfriend was just as confused when I told her that I was going to Japan with him, and I'd never met him before.
Yeah, I don't know why people were so like, people that I knew too were like, it's like, bro, it's the same thing.
I told my parents, and they were like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, "I'm 22.
Yeah.
Like,
like I don't need you to.
I'll be fine.
Like, what if you get, bro?
What if something happened? Like, I'm not 6.
If I knew somebody and they were that sketchy,
all right, we're back at the hotel. Hold
up. There now? Okay. Bitch.
Fuck you. The front desk guy was there 2 seconds ago, and now he's gone.
But yeah, no. So from the beginning. Yeah, I never met Ryan before.
Let me pull out my.
Never met Ryan before.
Pull out this doc so I can actually do this in chronological order. I'm gonna pin this to my shirt. Hopefully, it's not too short. Let's see. Okay, that might work.
Yeah. Never met Ryan before, and I was like, all right, this is gonna be cool. Gonna meet Ryan for the first time. It'll be dope. And I was a little nervous going to the plane because it's like, this is my first time by myself flying, which is sick.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I never flew by myself.
I think I flew when I was a kid.
Like by yourself as a kid?
Yeah. Like, I'm like 90% sure that happened.
I couldn't do that as a kid.
Let me see. Flight notes. Here we go. So, for me, I left. So I had a 2-part layover. Because I flew out of instead of O'Hare.
Yeah.
And basically, what that meant was I had a really short flight, which means for me, a lot of head pressure very fast. Like the further I'm up in the air, the more the pressure's held, but that also means the more my head gets used to it. Whereas when I have a short flight, it kind of like raises it and then lowers it immediately.
Yeah.
So it has like this very weird effect where it's kind of like a whiplash almost. So I get really intense headaches, like right off the bat. Like they're always really rough on shorter flights. And I'd kind of forgotten that because I hadn't flown in a couple months. So right off the bat, headache, really bad. Turbulence on the plane, fucking terrible. Like it was right after a giant storm. And I really thought the plane was going to get delayed to begin with. Luckily, it didn't. But yeah, it looked like the plane was like flapping its wings. Like, it was fucked. That was just my flight to Minnesota that was really bad. And then I got on that. And that was like another 3-hour flight to Calgary. So I was already like almost puking in the last 15 minutes of the Minnesota flight. And then I had to fly another 2 hours to Calgary. And then I landed, had to get through customs, they were like really sketched out, even though I was only there for a day. But they were asking me all these questions and stuff, and I got through that pretty easily. Got my bag in like decent time, got to the hotel, and we got picked up by a mutual friend of ours from online, who also I'd never met before, and was like my only ride to get to the hotel. So he flaked out.
I was going to get a taxi or something, but he was like, "No, I'll pick you up," and I was like, "All right, sure."
Yeah.
Whatever.
So he dropped me off, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like I'm kind of getting like the pre-meeting jitters.
I'm looking at the boss coffee. Dude, I still forgot to buy one. Actually, I should go buy one.
We can just go buy one tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe. I don't drink coffee, but I'll try it.
But yeah, so I was getting like the pre-meeting jitters. I'm like, oh shit, dude, I wonder how like our first like meeting is gonna go. Like, it's gonna be awkward or anything. And I get to the fucking elevator, and it's just this dumbass, his two friends. They're like, oh, we're just gonna go get some waters. So our first meeting, we like met outside of the hotel elevator, and it literally just went like this. Like we opened the door, and it was like, oh, oh hey.
It had to register to me real quick that that's Ryan. I wasn't sure if that was you or not.
Like, we both knew what we looked like, but like we just didn't know how tall we were gonna be or anything like that. And it's pretty close. Like, it's about the same.
I'm taller than Ryan.
It's by a little bit. But yeah, so that's how we met. Like, we literally just met in like the hotel lobby. So we landed in Calgary in the middle of a giant fucking water crisis. Because I guess one of their pipes like
burst. You know, one of the friends I was with, I was talking to him, I was asking, like, you still in a water crisis? He has like 4, 5 like full size bags of like water bottles.
Oh, for real?
He's got to do that for 3 weeks.
Dude, that's insane. So yeah, they had no water. I found this out after I just took like a 30-minute shower. So I kind of felt like an asshole for that.
I didn't give a shit. I did it.
But,
I mean, I paid for a hotel. You know what I mean? I kind of earned it.
He didn't give a fuck.
Let's go left.
Okay.
Go left and right. I don't think
This is one of the coolest corners that we've seen here, to be honest with you.
We just gotta go straight.
We've been here, God, I don't even know how many times at this point. Is that dude trapped in the truck again?
Oh, right. Dude, I forgot about that.
Oh, he made it out.
We walked by a 7-Eleven the other night, and there was like a truck outside, delivery truck, and it was just fucking banging and smashing in the back of the truck. Like, we're serious. Like as if there was like a dog or something back there. And it was just screaming and shit. It wasn't an actual dog. It was just like a person, but it was like, what the fuck?
You want to tell me how we just walked some random distance and somehow ended up on the perfect trek to Akihabara?
Can we, like, find that homeless guy that always sits?
Oh, dude, he's right here. Yeah, like, he's literally right down. Is that a garbage truck?
Not a swipe. Let's go straight.
Alright. Yeah, very cool street corners down here. Everything's very neat.
I don't think they can hear you.
Guys, can you hear me? Guys, clap twice if you can hear me.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, I'm pissed off with this thing on my neck. I'm just gonna hold it again. But, yeah, so that was us meeting. We got on the plane. I was worried because it's like a 10-hour flight. And the most I'd ever flown before, I think, was like 8 hours. And that was when I was like 5 or something. Or no, I think it was like 7. And I flew to like Las Vegas. That was like the longest I've ever flown.
Did you went to Vegas when you were a kid? That must have sucked.
Yeah, I was in like 4th grade. It was not a fun time. And my mom was like really pissed.
There was like nothing you could do as a kid in Las Vegas.
It was for a wedding.
Oh, okay.
But, oh, dude, there's another corner over here.
Oh, there is.
Oh, is that the train station? Oh, yeah, it is. That's where, like, that sex shop is. The one that's, like, advertised on the side of the building. But,
forgot about that.
Yeah, so we hopped on the plane. It was a WestJet flight. I didn't know that they were actually going to give us food for some reason. I don't know why that, like, never clicked in my brain.
Just never thought about it?
Yeah, I just didn't really even think that it was going to be a thing. So we're in the plane for, like, no more than, I'd say, 2 hours. And they bring us out dinner. It was pretty good.
It was actually pretty decent.
I don't remember what it was, though. I think I got, like...
It's like beef.
Oh, no, it was breakfast. That's what it was. It wasn't even dinner.
No, they gave us dinner and breakfast.
Yeah, but dinner was afterwards. So they first gave us... Or no, was it? No, yeah, it was dinner first.
Yeah.
I think I got, like, pasta or something like that. It was pretty solid.
Yeah, something like that.
So then I think like another 5 hours passed. I didn't bring any stuff to watch. So I was just watching whatever pre-loaded in-flight movies there was. So I watched like Everything Everywhere All at Once. I don't know what the fuck you watched.
I watched.
I didn't even look over, to be honest.
I watched Real Steel, Ford versus Ferrari. Just kind of everything.
He basically preloaded a bunch of movies that were probably already on the list
No, they were
for the
not.
flight.
They were not, dude. I made sure.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna download tonight because I really don't want to watch all of the Lord of the Rings in a row.
But that's like 7 hours, and the flight's like 10 or 9.
Yeah, that sounds like a very boring existence for 7 hours. On the bright side, though, I did buy a Japanese DS, so I can play that. Only downside, both games that I bought are also in full Japanese, and I don't speak Japanese. So
You're right.
I either have the choice of preloading some stuff to watch. Like, I might watch Smiling Friends or something,
You should watch that.
but I don't know if I want to watch that on a plane, because if I start fucking bursting out laughing, I'm going to cause a scene. It's not going to be too fun. I have to, like, suppress my laughs so that I don't piss off every single other person on the plane.
Wait,
It was absolutely
that's that
miserable.
old guy still sleeping in his truck.
Is that this?
No, it's just further up. He's right over there, I think.
I don't think that's...
I swear on my life.
I don't see him.
Maybe he decided to wake up.
Yeah, these are all the vending machines we should be stopping at.
Should we?
I don't have cash, but we basically ran ourselves out of yen besides our travel card.
Yeah, we're all done out again.
Because I loaded way too much money on mine, and he loaded way too much money on his, even though he spent like a majority of it on crane machines, because they take
Dude, it was so
the
much
currency
fun.
that you
It was
use
so
to
much
travel
fun.
for some reason.
I got nothing, but it was so much fun.
Yeah, he kept playing the big
Actually,
ones,
no,
which
I
are
got-
the actual scams. Oh, what the
no,
fuck was just water pouring? That scared the shit out of me.
I got a chainsaw.
Dude,
man.
I literally just like, I thought there was like a fucking giant spider above my head.
Dude, I haven't seen any spiders or snakes here.
Don't say that now. Motherfucker, look where we are.
We're in Jumanji.
But, fuck, I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, I was just watching the preloaded shit. He was watching his movies.
Wait, it's okay. Maybe he's alive.
Is he there?
He died, bro. Oh my god, well, we just walked by.
Oh
This
my
old
God.
guy's hunched over the
He's
wheels.
still there.
I think he did. I think he fucking died, bro.
Dude, he's like the troll. Like, he literally lives under this bridge. So,
Yeah, dude.
for
that's
anyone
him.
who doesn't understand what the fuck just happened, because no one understands what the
Wait,
fuck
can
just
I
happened.
explain it?
Yeah.
So basically, ever since we got to Tokyo, because it's been 3 days, 4 days in Osaka, we went to Tokyo, spent a week. There's been this one truck that's always parked under the same bridge. So we passed by, and it's like this old guy. He's like, oh, he's asleep. Where are you going? Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah,
Dude,
but
he's been there for 4 days.
Yeah, no, he's been there a whole week. He's been in the same position, and every time we pass by, he's in the same position. Like, we think he's asleep. He was hunched over
He
this
definitely
time.
is asleep, but like,
he's
the
definitely
guy
asleep.
lives in this truck, and all he does is like work out of this truck. We're going the opposite way, by the way. This is not Akihabara. We're
Oh, I
supposed to
don't
go
wanna
that way.
I don't want to go to Akihabara. You won't be able to hear
I'm gonna
anything.
walk through.
You won't hear anything through the
I don't think
mic.
there's anybody there.
Oh, there's gonna be people there for sure.
It's like 1 a.m.
Dude, Tokyo is always up at like 3.
Yeah, but there's nothing to do there. Oh my god, that's coming down here. The garbage truck. The garbage truck. Oh my
Holy
god.
shit, it's the fucking garbage truck.
Holy fuck, that's a big ass truck. Damn, that
Dude,
dude
he's
is
robbing
sprinting.
that house.
Did you see him, bro?
He's robbed that house.
But yeah, all in all, honestly, yeah, you can't hear a single fucking word I'm saying
That's
right now.
that's what I'm saying. Let's go right. Let's go to another loop.
All right. All in
But
all,
yeah,
the
no.
flight over here
I'm
was
gonna be
really
real.
not that bad.
I love fucking Japan because even if it's 3 in the morning, there's shit to do and people out and food restaurants are still open.
Not okay.
No, that is real.
Convenience
No, I'm
stores?
serious. No, I'm serious. There's actual restaurants that are still open. They stay late. I'm serious.
Yeah, and like Shinjuku, not here.
No, here they do. I swear.
Bro, there is not shit. We just walked down the whole strip that normally is restaurants. That shit was
Yeah, because
all
they
business.
open up early and they close early. But the ones that open up at like 8 don't close like early. They close late.
Is that the main cafe? Oh yeah, it definitely is.
Probably.
Dude, those are like, I don't know if you ever read like Odysseus. Those are the sirens, dude. They will suck you in and then take your fucking entire bank account.
Yes, please.
We watched like 3 people go to the fucking wolves this week.
Yeah, no, some dude got pulled by some maids and he accepted it.
He
He didn't care.
We'll walk down Akihabara and literally you'll see just some hammered, really lonely dude talking to one of these chicks, and then he'll just go off and you'll never see him again.
Well, there's maybe a few out right now. There's not a whole bunch.
We saw about 3 or 4, I want to say, who actually took him up on the offer.
That's what I'm saying. They stay up late, dude. Japan does not sleep a lot.
Yeah. I'm talking about like the Akihabara maid stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But there's like 3 or 4 people we've seen just get absolutely taken by them, and I'm not sure if they ever made it out.
I seen this one guy come out of the maid cafe thing, and she was like talking to him all nice, and I was like, I feel bad for the guy.
Well, so I guess the main one that actually isn't bad is at Maid Riemann.
Is that the one on the corner in Akihabara?
Yeah, the ones that are bad are the ones that line the block.
I think this guy
on that one part.
I was like, is she waving at us? Oh, shit. Oh, she was waving at us.
No, she's
yeah.
pointing at someone
I remember
else.
this one guy. No,
Is this a hotel?
This is a family
Is this
mart.
the family mart that we go to?
No, this is not the family mart we go to.
Oh. Yeah, we've hit that point in the trip where I don't feel too bad being a menace because we're about to leave anyway. So I'm never going to see any of these people again, so I can just film and say fuck it.
What? Bro, I respect Japan.
He handed me his camera the other night. That's the other video. I don't know if we ever end up making it into something, but he was like, I want to go play the crane machine. So I was like, all right, I'll take your camera, and if anybody asks why I'm filming, I'm just going to say this dude paid me.
Well, I mean, initially I asked you, I was like, I want to make a claw machine video for my channel. I need a cameraman because I recorded his Pokemon card openings. So I was like, okay, be my cameraman. He does the camera, I do the map, and it turned out to be one of the best videos ever. That shit is hilarious.
It was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
it was like the only time, it was like the first time in the trip where we could actually like break the silence of like not understanding any of the translation that's happening. Because basically when you sit in Japan for this long, you start tuning out like all speech because you just don't understand a single fucking word that's being said to you.
Well, I mean, I've studied up a little bit, like I know how to like ask for something. Like if you put in a menu to say like I want this, please, you say koro kudasai. See, Ryan doesn't know that. He just goes.
Yeah, I don't fucking know that.
He points, goes. This.
I go hi. Hi. Hi kudasai. All right.
Yeah,
cool, dude.
Ryan. In Japan, after 4 o'clock, you say "konbanwa," which is like good evening, and Ryan thought that meant thank you, so he kept saying "konbanwa" to everything.
Yeah, so basically after 4 p.m. I just said hello to everyone after they did something for me for like probably 4 hours one day.
Yeah, so you've just been saying the wrong thing.
Then we went back to the hotel and I actually realized what I said.
Yeah.
It was really fucking bad. Felt really terrible.
Dude, the thing I love about Japan is that there's 7-Elevens everywhere. And they're not like 7-Elevens in States. Like, they're genuinely amazing.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
They're awesome. I love them. I could be there all day.
Back to the chronological order. So we got here. The first leg of our trip was spent completely in Osaka. And to be honest, it was probably the coolest part of the trip. Just because of how much shit there genuinely was to do in such a small block radius. Because Tokyo is cool when you think about like the density of it, but the thing is like the actual shit to do is a lot more spread apart. Like there's not as much in one little area. Because basically when we were in Osaka, we could leave our hotel front door, walk a block back, and you're in an entirely different environment. It literally was just blocks of restaurants. To the point where we would eat somewhere, and I would want to go back to it, and I genuinely could not find the name.
Yeah.
Because there's just so much. Like, they're so dense. Yeah. It is just, like, straight 8 blocks, lined all the way down, of just restaurants, all in names that I don't understand the names of. So, and then you go 3 blocks south of that, and then you run into Nonthaburi, which was, like, basically street vendor food and then also street wear. So it was like a giant clothing area mixed with more food.
You see this watch hospital? I thought it was an actual like stop-in hospital. It's an actual watch hospital, like for your watch.
Yeah, you literally bring it in when your watch breaks. You thought that was a fucking...
Yeah, I actually thought it was a real hospital. They just
Dude, one of the coolest
close
things
hourly.
in Tokyo so far, though, is the bridges. Like, the bridges look so cool.
The bridges are pretty cool.
Like, the understructures are so, like... It's almost, like, brutalist, in a way. Like, they just look really metal. I don't know how to explain it other than that. Like, even the struts look, like, super jagged and, like, edgy. But where were we? Oh, yeah. So the first leg of the trip was spent in Osaka. We did the Umeda Sky Building, like, probably halfway through that week. How many days did we have there? Like, 7?
In Osaka?
No, we had less. Like, 6?
Osaka was 4 days.
That was only 4 fucking days?
Yes.
Jesus. So,
4 days
yeah, we
Osaka, then the
basically
rest.
landed... Oh, fuck. I completely forgot the part where we got here on the train. And you can't hear a word I'm saying again.
Oh, we think you can't hear, but
Can we turn right here so I can talk?
yeah, sure.
As long as this isn't like a murder street. Alright, dope. So yeah, we landed in Narita out of all airports. It's the one we chose.
That's all we
is-
could get. You can't land in Tokyo.
Dude,
They don't.
being on
They
the
don't
street.
allow it. He's just chilling. No, he's not. Where is he? No, he is.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that around my hip.
What a soldier, bro. I kind of wish I was him. Just
We
being on the
landed in
street.
Narita, and
No, he's not being on the street. He's just on his phone. What
that
a guy.
was pretty much the furthest we could have possibly gotten to Osaka, which was our destination. So I was tasked with the kind of getting us to Osaka the first night part of the trip. So anything train related was basically me. So there's wave to us.
Go left. What?
He waved to us.
He did not wave to anybody.
No, there's a dude doing karaoke in there, and he went. We walked past. He went, "Hello."
I did not
He
hear.
was hammered. Anyway, so basically we had to go pretty much like south of Tokyo all the way to Osaka in one night.
Yeah, and it was so we got to Tokyo Station, which was 1 hour. It wasn't bad, but when we got to Tokyo Station, we were just so fucking confused because the ticket we had said something different, but it was completely different on the thing, so we couldn't tell. It was the same thing, just changed.
So I wish I
basically,
had pictures.
so
but
basically, we went to the one we thought was right, which ended up being right. We weren't sure of it though. And I asked a lady, and she said, "Go to the other one across." And the difference between the one we went across, the one we had originally was direct to Osaka, and the other one was every stop to Osaka. So we stopped literally every station until we got to Osaka.
yeah,
And we couldn't
okay.
change that. So once we got on, it was done.
So you forgot the one part of it that was important.
It was 3 hours long.
So I booked a bullet train ticket on Klook because that's one of like the only ways that you can actually book a ticket like that in advance. Otherwise, you just walk to the station and you go up to like a kiosk, pray to God it's in English, pay however much yen you need for the actual ticket, and then you get in. Or you talk to like the kiosk desk and they might understand some English.
I just want to put one thing real quick. Visiting Japan, they are very English friendly, but you need to keep in mind not everybody here speaks English.
Especially restaurant owners.
Like, we got very far with how much English was around, which was actually very freaking far.
yeah,
I
there's
think
a lot.
the reason I know this is because in the curriculum in the school, I've heard that it's actually like they're supposed to like learn English, like it's a part of the curriculum.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of people here speak English, know English, there's English here and there. But not everybody gives a shit, just like how nobody gives a shit to learn Spanish in school or French. It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, so they know like functional words, they don't really know how to hold a
it's still
conversation.
it's still viable here. Like, we got far. Like, I only know like few. Like, I know like pretty basic like Japanese, very very basic. Like, hello, hi, goodbye.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to order this. That's about it. So yeah, if you're gonna visit,
Damn it, we walked towards the big street again.
if you're gonna visit Japan, it's still like doable. Like, you don't have to be like a fucking expert.
You
Like,
can
we are
make
not
your way
experts.
through
Yeah.
with Google Translate. Just know that people are going to think less of you for it.
But I mean, you already don't know the language, so
Yeah.
that's the point of like going on a trip, is to try.
Yeah, I mean, I did some Duolingo, but as soon as they got to me writing the characters, I kind of lost interest. I really wish there was just like a course that would just teach you basic, like, language parts of it, like how to actually hold a conversation, how to ask for things, how to order at a restaurant. I don't really need to know how to write their fucking alphabet, which there's 3 of, which is what really put me off, because I was going to learn 1, and it's like, oh yeah, you want to learn the 2nd fucking alphabet? Like, no. So yeah. I'm going to re-explain some of the bullet train stuff, just because I kind of had better of an understanding of it. I just kind of fumbled the understanding that I had when we were stuck in that situation. So I ordered bullet train tickets off of Klook, and basically what I'd ordered was train tickets from Tokyo Station, which is, there's this little train that runs from the Narita airport straight over to Tokyo Station called the Narita Express. So we took that first off, and there's no booking for that, so that was kind of hairy in my mind, because that was part of the plan that wasn't really set in stone. So we had to fumble through the airport to begin with. We had to find this little Wi-Fi box, which one of our friends literally told us about 2 weeks earlier, so we were just praying to God that was actually there. That freaked me the fuck out.
Was it a box or was it a person?
I don't know. I don't care to know.
Ooh, I could buy a Coke right now. Hold on.
Alright. So we took the Narita Express. Jesus Christ, it's so loud.
Never mind, I got no cash on me.
Yo.
Never mind.
I'm just gonna wait till Dickhead 1 and 2 are through on their fucking motorbikes. Alright. So we took the Narita Express all the way to Tokyo Station, and then from Tokyo Station we were supposed to take my reservation of my bullet train ticket from there all the way to Osaka, which at first when I booked it, I thought Osaka was the same thing as Osaka. It isn't. It's the north part of Osaka that's built specifically for the bullet trains to arrive.
It's like right next to Osaka, though. Like the Osaka
It's very
station.
far if you have to walk. It's about like, I'd say 45 minutes to an hour walk.
It was like a 9-minute car ride, though.
And with his luggage and my luggage, we were not making it, because we got on the bullet train to begin with, and it was a fucking task to just put that luggage on the thing, and we didn't have to carry it. So back to Tokyo Station. So we're looking for the platform for this ticket. We got them all printed out. They're in complete Japanese. The only thing that I can understand on this whole fucking ticket is just the numbers, of which there's like 8.
Yeah,
all in different sequences. So there's nothing on it that Google Translate can even translate for me to tell me which one of the numbers is the platform, which is the main thing that you really need to look out for when you're trying to take trains. Because even if you don't understand where the fucking train's going, or like what number the train is, the platform is pretty much your like cheat code to figure out where you at least need to stand, and then all you gotta do is just get on the big fucking tube that comes at you. So we had issues figuring out what the platform was, and my reservation obviously didn't have it on it. So we asked somebody, and they basically said that the platform that we had walked up to, which I think was like 8 or something like that, or like 15, was the wrong platform. And on my Klook reservation, it at least gave me the train numbers, so I had kind of an idea as to which train we were supposed to get on. And basically my reservation said like Nozomi 91. And we asked the attendant, and she was like, oh no, you need to be on this train. And it was like, it's sort of like a K. It was like Kadum. It was a longer name, but it's sort of like a K. And it had like 855 as the number instead of 91. And it was blue instead of orange. So we listened to the attendant, because obviously we don't know what the fuck's going on, and we don't even know what platform this train's even supposed to show up at. And on top of that, we looked at like basically the way that all like the trains are listed. All the trains are listed in Tokyo Station, on like one tiny little LG TV.
Wait, this guy's drunk. Record it, it's funny. Look at him, bro.
No.
That's Ninjago.
He's about to get hit by a car.
Nah, he's gonna catch it.
No, I think he got a taxi.
Let's walk by.
Shut up.
What?
Oh, he just got swerved. Okay, let's go right.
They won't even take him. What the fuck? Ryan! Why are you going right?
Go right, you fucking dipshit.
Ryan, this is content. Why are you going right?
I don't want to film a Japanese.
You said you literally don't care. I hold the conference in the
I'm
world.
not fucking doing that.
It's funny, dude.
No, it isn't. That's
We're not gonna
retarded.
mess with him. We're just gonna walk by him, see what he says.
I'll go back to the truck man. Maybe he can make friends.
Bro, oh my god, this guy. This is literal content. You're running away.
Bro, it's a drunk dude on the street.
What is he gonna do?
Fight me.
He's not gonna do. He's fucking drunk.
Hammered. Where are we going?
I don't know, wherever your pussy ass is taking.
Fuck you.
You pussy.
Alright, so anyway, back to the train story. So this lady put us on like, it was like Kaduma or something like that, like the name was. But it was a blue train with like an 855 on it. But it said it was going straight to Osaka. Like there was no other thing that said like it was going to, I think the other one was going to like Nagawa or something like that, or
Yeah,
Nakagawa.
it was a Gawa or something.
So we saw that on the train and we figured that that had to be the wrong train. So we didn't take that one, even though that in reality was the right answer. And I remember saying this the night of, I'm like, did we just say fuck it and just get on the train that it says on my reservation?
Wait, dude, this guy's sleeping again.
Yeah, this dude has so much respect for Japan. It's crazy.
Whoa.
Home is out. Rest in peace.
He
But,
reminds me of that mummy that they found, or like the aliens they found. You know what I'm talking about? The US found or some shit.
No. Are you
Okay.
talking about Independence Day, the movie?
No, you know, like how this was like maybe a while back, or a year or two ago. They said they found real aliens. They brought us like a courtroom and stuff. He looks like one of those aliens. Just go search it up. It's like in Mexico or something like that.
But yeah, so we ended up going on like this other train, and so the one that we were supposed to go on,
We need to, bro. We had to go to that drive. That would have been so funny. That would have been an amazing
that would
podcast.
not have been fun at all.
Why? We're not even gonna talk to him. We're just gonna walk by and see if
I
he says
won't
something.
understand a single word he's gonna say. He's like, "Take me home," and I'm gonna be like, "Fuck."
You're gonna take him home?
No, I'm not gonna take him home. But I was
Exactly.
stuck with this drunk guy next to us.
He's not gonna be next to us.
He's not even near us because we went
This
the
would've been-
opposite way because we were supposed to go the opposite fucking way.
This would have been content.
Why would
bro.
I have gone the opposite way?
It would have been content. I'm just
That
saying.
is shit content.
No, it's not, because it's interesting. Something's happening. We don't even know what could have happened. That's the fun part.
I don't want to know what could have happened.
What do you mean?
The whole point is to avoid the drunk dude who
Bro,
was stumbling across the street.
Bro, you literally said,
The
I have
taxi
no
fucking-
respect for this
I didn't even
place.
get it on fucking.
You literally said, I have all the confidence, because I'm not going to be here tomorrow.
Okay, I
You're
don't
like,
have that much
You
confidence.
see one
Fuck
drunk
that.
guy, and you're like, we gotta get out of here.
Fuck that.
What is he going to
Okay,
do?
take the camera, then go back there and go help the drunk guy.
Okay.
All right, go get him, Tiger.
Okay.
Go
Alright, guys,
get him.
you're
I'll
with
follow
me.
you.
You're with me now, guys. I'm gonna go
So
see
yeah,
the
as
drunk
I'm continuing our story, so we ended up taking this train that wasn't the direct one, and we didn't really know what that meant at that point. But the only real thing we were worried about was making sure that
Yeah.
we made it to Osaka that night, because if we didn't make it on that train, we pretty much would have been fucked.
Pretty much.
So instead of the train taking only like an hour and a half, now it's going to take 3. We have our bags with us. We're on jet lag time because our plane was 10 hours. And the way that the Earth works is when you leave from a place like Canada and you go to Tokyo, you follow the light all the way.
You know something I noticed? The taxi driver didn't even stop the drunk guy.
Yeah, no, I swerved him, like straight up. I don't know if I got it on camera. And also, is the camera even on?
I hope it's on.
Did you turn it off?
I didn't touch anything.
Okay, hit the button.
Which button?
Oh my god.
Which button? You know?
Alright, we're
There
back.
you go.
So I
Is
think
it
it
off?
ran out of time.
Were you serious?
Yeah, it does
Okay,
that.
that's fine.
So basically, we were fucked. Like, we were taking turns on the train, falling asleep and waking up on repeat. So
Bro, he's sleeping. We don't want to put the camera in his face in case he wakes up and kills us.
yeah, but he's not worried about the drunk guy who literally could just maul you.
Bro, he
I'm
can't
gonna watch
even
you get into
walk
a fist
straight.
fight and then get locked up for 6 months in Japan.
Bro, he can't even walk straight. You know,
That's the point. Dude, we're probably gonna walk back to the street and he's gonna be flattened.
content, bro. Okay, no, we can't
He's
post
gonna
that.
look like Stunfisk.
Yeah.
So basically,
Stunfisk.
we were taking turns on the train, like passing
Stunfisk
out,
and
waking up,
fisting.
passing out, waking up, because that was like the only thing to do.
Well, yeah.
And it stopped.
I don't know, thank you.
It stopped unironically at every single fucking city or town on the way, all the way from
Yes, I know
Tokyo
that.
to Osaka, which, if you don't know, is pretty much half of the fucking like entire like island of Japan, basically. So it probably stopped, I would say, 40 times, something like that. And each time it stops for like probably 2 to 5 minutes.
Wait, is this the street he was on?
I don't remember.
Bro, please be here, bro. I
But,
caught a legendary Pokemon today in Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I didn't because it only gives me 10 balls.
I got him. Bro, he was right here. He's gone. Damn it. Fucking bitch. God damn it.
Maybe he did get picked up.
Maybe he took the taxi, bro.
Dude, the taxi did not stop for him.
Maybe he took it. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe that's his beer. Did you ever think about that?
I think I've seen him.
Oh, no.
Oh, we're going for him, dude.
You see him?
Listen, we're not going to be like those fucking Twitch streamers that act like a jackass in Tokyo. We're just going to walk by the guy, see if he says something, I'll say arigato, and we'll move on.
And then he'll try to fistfight you.
But see, that's the thing. He might do that. It'll be funny. Because we'll just run away. He's not going to chase us.
So yeah, we finally made it to Osaka. I would say we got here at like... So we landed in Narita at around like 4 p.m., I think. Got through customs, which also, the customs, like, for getting into Japan is absolutely fucked because nobody tells you how to do it. So we kind of had to, like, fumble our way through. We didn't know that, like, there was a second part to doing the customs until we were in the line at customs. Because everybody else pulled out, like, this QR code to scan in that would basically give them all, like, the info that you entered. We were the only two in the whole fucking line that didn't have it. So we did the rest of it on airport Wi-Fi for like 15 fucking minutes and got it done at like the nick of time as soon as we got to the front of the line. Scanned my QR code, made it in. And I think by the time that all that had ended, it was...
Bro, they got him, bro.
I think they hit him with a car.
They fucking got him.
He's dead.
Oh my god, bro. That was like opportunity.
Damn like there isn't another drunk dude in all of Japan.
No, that was the only one. They're all gone.
So we probably got done with that around like 5:30. Honestly, customs was pretty quick.
Maybe he's in there.
Especially because I was like a transfer from Canada, so I think
I thought he was behind me. I was like, he's
gonna worry about it.
He's gonna grab my cheeks.
God damn it! Then we walked all the way back to the fucking busy ass street. So we probably got to Osaka, I want to say, by like 11 p.m. or something like that. But for us, it had already been like 22 hours awake or something like that.
Something like that.
So both of us were on like 1 hour of sleep.
The idea we both had was stay awake till it's 12 o'clock their time, like 12 a.m.
Yeah, because we wanted to skip the jet lag.
Yeah, otherwise we jet lagged for like 3 days. So it was like probably the best move.
And it was right around this time that I found out I have this quirky little thing called onset flight vertigo, which basically makes it that when I'm on long flights, I feel like I'm on an elevator.
Wait, is 7-Eleven open? I want to go there.
Yeah.
Get my food.
So I was absolutely fucked like the first 2 days. Every time I stood still, it felt like I was in an elevator or on an elevator, like going down or like bouncing, like when people get in it. But it was just me standing.
I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm gonna get some food.
Yeah, I'm sure this goes needless to say, but it was not fucking fun.
And
I finally got over it probably 2 days ago or 3 days ago. So most of this trip was spent... Dude, this thing is huge. Most of this trip was spent like absolutely just...
Probably cut the camera. I'll keep the mic on, but cut the camera.
Alright.
I got a card. What?
What do you get?
I need to get some stuff for some people, some snacks. Let's see, what do I get from the snack shop? Let's see, I need to get some Crunky, bro. Give me some Crunky.
I still haven't eaten Crunky.
I haven't tried it yet.
I haven't either. Yeah, I can't really get a drink because I can't really carry it.
What is this? It's like, is this actual
What is the name of that candy? Cream Colon?
Dude, they got so much different candy here.
I just see Cream Colon.
Wait, is this where the good stuff is? Dude, like, what else should I buy? Like, I need to buy other stuff. Let's just buy this. Who gives a shit about this?
I haven't tried a single matcha candy this whole time.
We'll buy one. Man, I feel like they don't have like a big candy section here. It's really small.
They have a whole aisle.
I don't know.
None of the candy you
Well, I'm just thinking like I don't want like all chocolate. You know what I mean? Like marble. Actually, I don't need the. Yeah, people. I'm gonna try the crunky. I'm gonna have the crunky. Try them out. Yeah, I'm gonna get one of these. One of these.
I also never tried sake the whole time here, somehow.
I like grape juice. Or not orange juice. Or wait, apple. I like apple juice.
Okay.
They got apple too.
Yeah.
Now I'll try the white peach. ください。
お支払い方法をお選びください。IC カードをタッチ、または差し込んでください。レシートをお受け取りください。お取り忘れにご注意ください。
ありがとうございます。
Oh, he did the thing, dude. He spoke Japanese. Oh, there's the porn mags. Look at them. There's so many.
You guys wish you were seeing that, huh?
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that part later.
Oh, yeah, we went to a big fucking porn shop. Dude, they had titties and TV screens everywhere. They didn't give a fuck. And every single thing that was, like, porn-related that was playing on TVs was blurred.
Dude, there was...
You can see no pussy and no... You can see tits, but you can see pussy or, like...
This is quite possibly the most devious nation ever.
Please put that in the podcast, us going to the 7-Eleven. I was talking the whole time.
I know you were.
Okay.
I wasn't. Where even were we in the story? Oh yeah, we got to Osaka. It was like 11 p.m.
Bro,
We're jet lagged as shit.
We gotta speed it up.
So we got to a taxi. I handed them my phone with the wrong fucking screenshot because I preloaded where we needed to go into Google Maps, but I handed them the one that was the physical address instead of the name of the restaurant. So the driver was just fucking livid.
Those guys whipping tits. Look at them.
So the driver was just already pissed off at us before we even got in the fucking car. So that was not fun.
He wasn't mad.
He was mad at me. He wasn't mad at you.
I was like, arigato.
I basically handed him like digits, and he was like, where the fuck? Dumbass American. So we got the taxi all the way over there because we were too scared to take the metro, and also he had...
This guy's a rebel, bro. He don't give a shit. He got him sagging pants. His pants are sagging.
Damn. So we got to the hotel, fucking passed out. I don't even remember what we did the first day. What did we do the first day?
He's a Japanese gangster.
Okay, what did we do the first day? I know we went to 7-Eleven like immediately because this motherfucker was like in culture shock and needed to see it. But also, if there's a green light here, these motherfuckers will just turn like into you every time. Like the taxis will just inch up as close as possible before they literally run over your foot. I think the first day, Jesus Christ, it's so fucking loud. Oh my, can you guys hear me right now?
We can't go.
This is so, I'm so glad we went down this fucking street. This is so cool. Watch this be like completely like doable in post. Oh yeah, which one of us is editing this, by the way?
No clue. But we gotta speed up the story. We were still stuck in Osaka. All right.
Okay, well, Osaka was cool.
Yeah,
we went to Dotonbori.
I'll explain it. So we got to Osaka. Did a cool shit in Osaka. Went to Namba in Osaka, which if you don't know, it's like this big, there's like this big fucking river.
Shit, right?
There's like this big ass river you go in, and it's like screens on the side and stuff. It's really bright, and it's where street food is. And Spider-Man's always there. I have a video. I'll send it. I'll put in the thing. I literally recorded him. If Spider-Man was there, he's pretty dope. I told him I put some dirt in his eye. But anyways, we got to Namba. Namba was chill as fuck, and goddamn, Osaka is just the best place. I swear to God. Corner to corner, street view. It's like what you think of when you think of like Japan. It was amazing. Yeah. I loved it, bro.
It's the most densely packed, like small city. It's not even like a small city. We were in the basic shopping district. I took us to, that's where we went. I took us to America Mura, like right off the bat. And
America Mura is a big ass shopping district.
We went for the streetwear, but then very soon we found out like streetwear in Japan is really weird. To where, like when you go into like a store, a lot of them are like secondhand, but it's all stuff that's been imported from America. So half of the shit is either just like really weird and obscure jerseys, or like really badly translated shirts with English on them.
We'll put it in the podcast. I found this Confederate flag hoodie that said, "We don't run guns or bullets" or some shit on the back.
No, it
was super American.
I forgot what it said exactly.
Confederate flags over and the USA flag. It was like, holy shit.
It was like, these colors don't run. That's what it was. It was a these colors don't run hoodie. and it was a full, like, this is the hoodie that someone would wear when they smell like monster and shit because they haven't showered in like 2 months, and they drive like a Ford F-250 their dad gave to them.
Pretty much.
But then we went to a different one in a basement, and I found an NAACP shirt just on the first rack I saw, which was fucking crazy. And he didn't even know what that was because he's not American.
He explained it to me.
So then I had to show him.
Have it there?
Yeah. So that was fucking sick. But yeah, a lot of the streetwear just wasn't really appealing to us because like a lot of it was just shit that we've seen before. But people down here, like, it's a complete opposite.
Then we found a cool street. There's some sick ass streetwear. Went there and we got some pretty dope stuff. There's a lot of thrift stores.
I got like a sweater.
Osaka's like the absolute goat for thrift stores.
But
you got like all the good shit.
Yeah, like the way that clothes work in America is like if you have like Japanese text on like a shirt, it's really cool. Well, it's not like really cool, but like those types of things are like normally pretty well liked for like streetwear in America. Here, English on shirts is like very sought after. Yeah. So basically everything is just stocked with like really shitty shirts. And it's not fun. And half of them are like bootleg too. Like if it says New York on it, they're probably buying it.
Yeah.
If it says LA on it, they're probably buying it. Especially the New York Yankees like logo, they love it. It's everywhere.
And so yeah, that was basically Osaka. And then after that we went to Tokyo, which we're here now. And basically in Tokyo, we went down to Akihabara, which is where we're close to. We're close to Akihabara.
Yeah.
That, like I explained before, is like there's manga, gaming. It's like comics. It's like pretty much nerd gamer heaven.
It's weeb, porn, weeb. They basically have like 8 blocks of casinos in Akihabara that's all just anime themed.
Yeah.
So it's like dudes getting their rocks off and also gambling their whole fucking pension away at the same time.
Literally think of Cyberpunk. That's it.
No,
literally is, bro.
Not even close. What the fuck does that even mean?
That's literally Cyberpunk, bro.
It's just very depraved. Like a lot of the area that we're in right now is like this giant business district. Like this is more like the residential part of it. Okay, where we're actually staying is the business district, and all the businessmen basically will just go in troves to Akihabara. Like they're just straight up coomers. They will go in droves to these porn places and just fucking. I don't even know how much they spend. But we went in there and literally you couldn't walk because it was all dudes in business suits.
Yeah.
Like it was terrible how much fucking people were in there. And half of them are probably married and they're just in there every fucking day just buying porn. Because that's just what you do, I guess.
So basically what I was saying is we got to there, it was cool, went to Akihabara and we found this shop. It was like manga this, manga that went in, and then there was a porn section. And we were like, what the fuck? That's dope.
Yeah, it's not even under like a veil or anything. It's just open air. Like you can just be a kid and look up and it's just there.
So basically we went in there and we were in there and we went up and there's like 6 floors of this shit. And on top of that, dude, all the porn there is like, they got discs, movies, and you're like thinking to yourself, this shit's free. But no, bro, it was busy. Everybody was on the block there. They were buying, they were looking, and they had screens there, just straight up porn playing. But the thing was the porn playing is that they blur everything. You can only see titties, bro. You can't even see dick or pussy. You can't even see none of that. And it was wild. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Amigo never realized that, like, Japanese porn is all censored. So, like, there's nothing really going on.
Well, what's the point then?
It's the thought of it? I don't know. I think they do it so that it's still, like, a sacred thing.
I don't think. I think they're just trying to...
So, like, the only time you can actually see a pussy is if you see it in real life.
They're just trying to say that, they didn't watch it, basically, which is like, okay, you're lying.
I don't think that's it. What?
Yeah, that's it. They're trying to keep themselves covered.
They don't blur like titties. That's like the only thing they don't blur. But everything else is like. I think they just blur dudes' dicks. Actually.
No, I ain't pussy because when they're having sex, it blurs as well. I'm serious. I watched.
Definitely speaks English, and he just heard that whole
Good.
But yeah, it was like a 6th-floor sex store. It was really fucking weird. There's like 4, like literally every single shop
dude, don't
there
go to the basement.
Has at least one. It's either the basement or the top floor.
The basement is all hentai.
Like there is this one shop called Book Off.
They had a fucking mystery bag of porn, bro.
We still should have bought that.
Yeah, I remember we were going
to go back and we completely forgot.
What was that little shower?
What?
We got a little shower right here.
Hot tub?
That's for dogs.
Oh, it literally is a dog shower.
Dude, that's kind of sick.
Yeah, shout out. But let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so that was Akihabara. So we thought that we pretty much figured out everything we wanted to do in Akihabara, so we pretty much left. And I think the next place we went to was Shinjuku, which was like the next day. We're walking back to the big street again.
That's fine. Anyways, went to Shinjuku, and when we were in Shinjuku, we're like, we're gonna go there and see a bunch of shit. We tried to get the red light district, couldn't find it.
Yeah, Shinjuku is supposed to be this giant red light district.
No.
And I found the gate.
No,
but we don't know where the fuck it actually was.
No, that is not the gate. No, the reason they don't have a gate to the red light district is because it's illegal to buy, like, goods, like sex and stuff. Like, when we were at that crosswalk, it literally said, if people are trying to get you to
Yeah, but
don't
it means
go
it's the red light district. Like, he
No,
still doesn't believe that was it.
That wasn't it, because there was literally kids walking around, dude. That was not
Bro,
it.
if you look
I've
down the
seen-
side street, there was straight up fucking Thai massage places 6 stories tall.
Yeah, but there was no hookers. There's an actual,
There
like...
isn't hookers.
There is hookers. That's why it's called the red light district.
I
That's
don't know.
literally,
The
that's
only
literally
thing
the
that
whole
really
point
sketched
of
me
it.
out about it was that it was like the only street that was empty. Like every other street was completely filled, and that one was just bone empty.
The one we went
Nothing.
to where it was like bushes and stuff?
The one that was okay, so you passed through the gate and it was to your left, like 2 blocks down, where all the restaurants were, and then there was one singular alleyway that was just completely empty, and there was doors to every single part of the building, and there was 6 floors to every part of the building, and all of them had sex shops listed on them. Like it was all like Hearts, Thai massage, all that shit was all right there. We only went to Shinjuku once, because obviously there was nothing else for us to really do.
No, not really. We got a meal there at one time. It was really good.
We ate at like a lot of chain places just because we knew that they would speak English. So that was kind of like our fallback. Probably the best meal for me that we had this whole trip was this Korean place. We actually had like right around here, I think. But,
I like the Shinjuku restaurant more. That was probably my best meal.
That was also probably one of like the Korean place is probably like the worst lost in translation moment we had this whole trip. Because it's a Korean place in Japan. So, like, they already probably don't speak Japanese the best because they probably didn't grow up here. And on top of that, now we're a foreigner speaking English. So we had no clue how to get a table. We had no clue what to even say. It took us, like, probably 20 minutes, I want to say, to even, like, get our food ordered. It's what it felt like. I don't know how long it actually was. But it was probably the best food we had this whole trip, at least for me. Because I really wanted to try, like, kimchi on this trip. I don't know, did you have any foods you really wanted to try?
Just sushi, but like at the same time too, I enjoyed it for the meal, so I was not upset about it.
Yeah, we ended up not even eating sushi, like, in Japan. But even then, like, sushi isn't even Japanese.
Yeah, I thought it'd be more common here, but it wasn't really, actually.
No, a lot of it's, like, curry, which their version of curry is, like, a very Anglified. It's not like Indian curry where, like, you have a lot of turmeric and stuff. Instead, it's an English version, which is, like, a lot more, like, coriander spices and stuff like that. I think that's what it is. I'm not honestly sure. But, I'd had it before because I made it for myself to just kind of prepare myself for the taste. And the version that I made, I think, honestly, was a little bit nicer than a lot of the ones that I had over here. But we also went to a lot of chain ones. So I can't really make a, like, complete judgment on that. He liked it.
I loved it.
He said it was good. But then we ate, like, some Chinese food. We had some tonight, actually, that was really good. At another chain place. I'm trying to think what else we ate. We had, like, 2 good bowls of ramen. I didn't really have any, like, crazy tonkatsu. We went to Ichiran, though, in Osaka. Because I wanted to show him the place. And I'd never been there either. But I at least knew how to, like, order.
One place, listen. If you want designer wear and you want to spend your whole fucking bank account, go to Shibuya. If you're like, I want to go buy thrifty stuff, yada yada, I heard Shibuya's shopping district, don't go to Shibuya. Because it is just designer wear. I swear to God, we've seen like 3 Supreme stores. Every corner was like, literally just like fancy ass clothes worth like your entire bank account. Like, it's very expensive in Shibuya.
They have a very
Go to Osaka, go to like anywhere else in Tokyo. Don't go to Shibuya if you're trying to buy like not cheap but like affordable clothing, like H&M or like thrifting. Like, don't go to Shibuya.
Yeah, you kind of have to go to the smaller cities in order to thrift and
Shibuya
get
is
like
stupid
really unique
expensive.
stuff. Like we went down a random street in Osaka and I got a really nice sweater.
Yeah, we did most of our shopping in Osaka and all of our thrifting in Osaka because they just had it there.
Yeah, he
It
got
was
like a
like the
banana
best
milk
spot.
shirt. I think I spent less in Osaka than I did over here too on the same amount of clothes. But mainly where we went to was like H&M and Uniqlo, which had like very
Ooh, GL's good too. I like GL.
they had kind of like tailored like clothing towards like the Japanese like lifestyle, kind of like a lot of thinner shirts, longer sleeves, pants, that sort of thing. Because I guess like shorts is kind of like a taboo here. Like a lot of women can't wear like spandex or shorts.
No, that's too many weirdos.
Yeah. So and
Well,
it's the same with like
it's-
guys, but like I guess it's acceptable as long as
The thing
they
I
have, like,
noticed
temples.
here from where I'm at is a lot of women wear skirts.
Yeah,
Got a lot of women wear skirts.
but they're longer.
And the
Like,
reason why I know this is because it's been literally posted on like walls and stuff that if you have a skirt, make sure nobody's taking a photo underneath because that's very common here. It's
yeah,
really-
I guess there's also a thing that happens over here where if you land in Japan, your phone camera, like how you can normally silence it with like your sidebar thing, it doesn't work. So it'll always make the noise because I guess when iPhones came out over here, they were having a lot of issues with people taking like upskirt photos. So they
Yeah.
genuinely made it like a requirement that if you buy an Apple phone here, it does it. I don't know if foreigners have that same
No,
thing.
it's not true. It's literally just because they can't manually do that with your phone. They'd have to like you'd have to physically buy it here.
Yeah, but I think all the ones that you buy here, you can't turn the clicker off, which is really weird, but it makes sense given the fact that that's what was happening. So what else did we do on the trip?
Yeah, it's kind of like everything we've done.
Some of the highlights, we went to like the Umeda Sky Building.
Yeah, that was big.
That was like a giant rotating, and not like a rotating thing. It was like this big observatory that was just like a giant circle, and you could basically look over all of Osaka from like where the
One
port
building,
was in the
yeah.
bay all the way around. And then we did kind of the same thing today. We went to the Tokyo Tower, which I honestly didn't even know you can climb, but I looked it up and they said you could. So we took a train all the way over there, and we went up it. We didn't go to like the highest part. We only went to like the main observation deck. But I got some cool photos. I think you got some photos.
Mhm.
And it was only like $7.20 something, like $7. Forgot to mention the USD to Japanese yen conversion rate is at an all-time low.
Yeah, so it's been really cheap for us.
So literally, I don't even know how much this trip has been, but it can't be any more than like $500 or $600 at least spent here.
I'm getting close up to like $700 in total from using my credit card,
Yeah.
which is like really, really, really fucking good.
I also found out halfway through this trip that my Discover card just wasn't accepted anywhere for some reason, even though I
Yeah,
have it listed.
he's got to get a Visa card.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Like, it would say that it was accepted at places, and then it would just get
Get like
declined.
I have a MasterCard. That's what I got.
But I'll probably just get a Visa. But I didn't know that was going to be an issue. So the only card that I really have... Jesus. The only card that was actually usable for me was my debit, because it's a Visa, which is really sketchy because if someone steals the numbers off that, obviously I'm fucked because they can just get into my whole checking account. So that was not fun. So a lot of my time was spent
Thanks, Crosser.
taking money out of the ATMs and shit. So on the bright side, though, I can track how much I probably spent. And it wasn't much. Like, I think 1 Japanese yen right now is equivalent to 0.006 USD. It's like $1. So pretty much like anything here is, I want to say like 20... I don't even know what it is now because it keeps going down. It went a little bit further up, but it's really hard to make any conversions because of the fluctuating prices. But basically, the gist of it was this trip was stupid cheap. Like, this
Yeah.
was probably the best time
Most people that
in
I've
recorded
heard,
history to go to Japan.
people that I hear go to Japan bring at least like $4,000.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna spend at least $4,000. I haven't even hit 1,000.
Yeah, it's
And
pretty
I've been here for
fucking
2
crazy.
weeks. That's like really fucking good.
And it's not like we weren't buying shit. I guess we weren't buying expensive
no, we were
stuff.
buying shit, dude.
But-
Our luggage are full.
Yeah. I mean, we stacked up, but we bought a lot of cheaper stuff as well. Like, we didn't go to any Fendi store or something
Yeah,
stupid.
no Supreme. Like, we're not doing no
Yeah.
hype beast shit. Like, we're buying like just regular shit. Like, go to a clothes store, we like that shit, we buy it. Like, but we weren't going out of our way to buy like
A lot of it was
fucking
like
iPhone or something.
H&M and Uniqlo, which is a very cheaper
No,
option.
no. That's not that cheap. It's like right in the middle.
It's like mid-range. It's like going
Yeah.
to like Kohl's. Put it that way. It's like Kohl's, but a little bit more affordable. Like a pair of shorts isn't gonna be like $40. Instead, it's gonna be like $20. I'd say that's probably the best.
That makes sense. That's a cool car. That's a Toyota.
Oh,
That's looking nice.
I completely lost where the fuck we are. We
You
just
know,
kind of been walking
just enjoying
around.
it. That's what I mean. Japan's like super safe, dude. It's like
It's like 1, almost 2 in the morning, probably. Let's see.
it's 1:43 right now in the morning, and we're just chilling. Things are open. We're just hanging out, walking.
But I'd say this probably was
It's
like the
really
coolest
safe.
trip, personally, I've ever been on. Like the only real trips I've been
I definitely
on,
want to come back.
on my own were to
Usually when I
Florida.
go on trips, I'm like, okay, that was cool. I'm not saying I didn't like it. I just, if it comes up again, sure. But this is like one trip. I'm like, I want to do again. I
Yeah.
want to come back to Japan. This shit was like so much fun.
Did a lot of people, when you told them that you were going to Japan, did a lot of people ask you why?
Yeah, which I'm like, what the fuck? I hate why they ask that. I'm like, I mean, it makes sense why they ask that, but it just sounds so stupid to ask why. You know
What
I mean?
answer did you, like, what, did they give you any, like, presumptuous answers to, like, what they thought the reason was?
No, they just asked, and I said I'm going on a trip with some friends.
Oh,
End of
okay.
story.
I mean, first off, we had to tell, like, our parents, and well, I didn't have to tell my parents, but they asked, like, who are you going to Japan with? And I was like, oh, yeah, this dude I met on the internet, like, 3 years ago that I've never met in person. They were like, what the fuck is wrong with you? My girlfriend was pretty much the same way, but she had, I think you guys had talked
Well,
on
it's-
Discord before, at least.
What, you mean your girlfriend?
I think so?
Yeah, I've talked to her before.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Her name's Emily, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've talked to her.
his name's fucking Emilio, so she's been calling us gay for, like, the past 3 days. She says
Yep.
we're the male version of her.
That doesn't make any
That's
sense.
fucking weird.
That's weird as fuck.
Damn, that grate looks like a face. Hold on. Dude, everything in Japan has like this really weird, like, chibi.
I told
personality to it.
Ryan a couple hours ago we could join the Mile High Club.
Yeah, he's been saying gay shit ever since my girlfriend's been calling us gaybos, so this has been a little awkward for the last day.
Okay, buddy.
But what else did we do? Oh, we opened some Pokemon packs while we were here.
Oh, we went to Pokemon Center. I bought so many fucking
I really
cards.
thought the Pokemon Center was gonna be a lot
I
bigger.
bought a total of 64 cards because I bought a thing of sleeves, and I had just the right amount. That's all I know. I have 64 cards.
Yeah, I had originally went because I wanted a Reuniceless plushie, and they didn't have them. Like, they were sold out. I tried asking workers in English. They didn't understand the English, so I had to pull up the literal fucking Pokédex and show them all 3 of the entries. And all 3, Solosis, Duosion, and Reuniceless, sold out completely. So I was fucking devastated. So we bought some cards, we left. I think we opened them all. We didn't get anything like crazy. And then we found out that, because basically at that point, all I wanted to do was just get a card, like a EX Holo or something like that of Reuniceless. So we sought out to find that card, and we did in some random bookstore, which had like probably, I don't even know, a whole floor
Dude, we
worth of
should've
hentai sleeves.
We should have bought the sleeves. I pointed those
Dude.
out, and I was like, we gotta buy these for the cards.
They were just like straight up titties,
It would've been
pussies,
so
everything
funny.
out
And
of
I'd be
these
like, y'all
fucking
want to play with my
sleeves.
Pokemon cards?
And there's just kids walking around on this floor. Like, they don't even hide it here. Like,
No,
it's just like an ingrained thing into the culture.
Porn,
Which is super weird.
porn here is like, that's part of the culture. The reason I know this is because you go to Akihabara, they got billboards with chicks with like their tits almost out and stuff. It's like obviously very normal here.
Yeah.
Then you have shops and stuff with like love and pay 3,000 yen for this. It's like, it's very normal here. It's just part of the culture. It is.
I mean, it's definitely looked down upon, but it's a lot more widely known. Not really like accepted, but just known that it's like happening.
Like in like North America, you'll see stuff like that. If you go to Las Vegas and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But here it's like almost everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just.
I mean,
part
we are pretty much in like the Las Vegas of Japan, though. You got to realize that as well.
That is true.
Like, Akihabara is not like a normal place that is just on like some random side street. It's like
But, like,
a
even when
place
you-
you seek.
Yeah, but even when we went to Shinjuku, Shibuya, it was the same stuff. That's why it's like it's just a-okay with the culture. Like it's just
Yeah. The one thing I did notice is a lot of cities feel very similar, at least in like the culture and stuff like that. Like you can detect some like minor differences. Like Akihabara obviously is a lot more like lax with dress code and stuff like that. Like people are wearing like maid costumes and shit. Shinjuku is a lot more like, not like fratish, I would say, but like a lot more serious.
Shinjuku.
It's like
No,
nightlife.
I wouldn't say-
Shinjuku's nightlife.
Yeah, I
so
wouldn't
that's
say
like bar
fratish.
culture.
Yeah, fratish is not the word. Yeah, bar culture, clubs.
A lot more people drinking, a lot more people like getting off of work coming over there. So it's a lot like of a lax type of energy, but also there's just a fuck ton of people because they want to be there.
It's it's like if you want to find a hooker, a strip club, go there. Bars. It's really just it's literally nightlife. That's it.
And then Shibuya was just straight up like the shittiest tourist area I've ever seen.
Yeah, Shibuya was
Shibuya was hands down the worst part of this trip, and that's not even just because like I'm pissed off about like that we went there. It just straight up was ass. Like there was no redeeming quality of Shibuya at all, besides the park. Like we ended up at Yoyogi Park in the middle of a Sri Lankan festival somehow.
Yeah. What? He's just chilling, bro. He's doing his thing.
So that was really cool. I got a really good hot dog.
I
I was pretty hyped about the hot dog. He was not hyped about the hot dog because he didn't want a hot dog.
I want a fucking hot dog.
That was weird.
What the fuck? I'd really get a hamburger if they had one. I like hamburgers more than hot dogs.
Dude, the amount of Western food we ate here was fucking retarded.
Oh, Western is very also in this culture. The amount of thrift stuff we found that was just in like even the music too.
It's pretty ingrained. What is going on?
But
in
it makes
garage?
sense. But it makes sense because it lights just flickering. But anyway, that makes sense though because like you go to like America or some of that, you got writing with like Japanese in it. We don't know what it says, but it looks cool.
Yeah.
It's the same here, but opposite.
I mean, but the difference is like here, there's like Japanese takes on Western food. So like we went to like Most Burger.
What is this?
That's another chain restaurant.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Looks nice.
So we went to like Most Burger. That was one of the ones we tried. We went to fucking KFC.
KFC is actually banging. So is
I think
McDonald's.
pretty much everybody when they go there goes to McDonald's. We've been there like twice, I think, 3 times. I went bowling one day. That was pretty fucking fun. That was in Osaka.
Yeah, he went bowling.
I don't even know what you did. I think you went back to street sweeping for clothes.
Yeah, I did. I got some shit.
But
I checked out some other stuff.
I bowled for probably like an hour. That was pretty fun. Man, what else was there? Mosburg was really fucking good, by the way. If you're ever in Japan.
Oh, I got the one I want. The rainbow one. I heard that was the best.
For real?
Yeah, but I don't got any money.
He's gay.
I don't got no fucking cash. Damn it, dude.
But yeah, Mosburg is probably like if you want a burger in Japan, I'd probably recommend that.
Yeah, Mouseburger is actually really good.
Although the bun...
Food is just so much better here. It's
not
so
the
much
bun.
better.
The burger patty itself is kind of weird because it's almost like pork. It's not really like beef. It doesn't register as beef in your mouth. It's kind of weird. Why are all these... Oh, that's about to expire. That's why. I don't know. We just kept walking in one direction. I'm kind of antsy on how far we actually walked when we're gonna check. But
How long are we gonna do this for?
We've been doing this for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's still a little bit more to cover.
Yeah, probably like an hour and a half.
What else is there? Let me think.
I think we've kind of got it all, honestly. We did the tower. We did
Back
all
on the fucking Pokemon thing. I pulled the most expensive card out of the Pokemon set that I bought. So I bought a Reuniceless card in that same shop with all the titty sleeves on it. And it's a secret hollow with all 3 of the evolutions on it. And it looks fucking sick. Price of it? $3 fucking dollars.
Yeah, you really wanted it.
$3, and I got my card. So I figured out finally what pack it was actually in. So I bought a whole box set of it. I brought it back to the hotel and opened half of it one day. Didn't really get anything cool out of it. Then we had a day where it rained the whole day. Like literally from the moment we woke up to the moment we fell asleep, it was still raining.
Oh, it's a rat.
Where? Oh shit, there is a rat. It's a big boy. There's like 2 of them.
I'm gonna leave this area right now.
Oh my god. What?
Fuck no.
Oh, dude, he's in the bag.
I know he is.
Let him go. Dude, he's going nuts. This motherfucker's not scared of a drunk man, but he's scared of a rat? Fucking kidding me?
I'm going this way, bro. Fuck that.
Okay, whatever. So yeah, we had a whole day basically that was just wasted because of the rain. but I had the intuition because I checked our speed tests, because I just like doing that at hotels just to see how fast the like service is.
Mm-hmm.
We had 100 up, 100 down at this hotel. So I had the bright idea of buying an Ethernet cable and getting a shitty $12 mouse so that I could play Valorant on Japanese servers.
He literally went to Japan and played Valorant for...
I did, because it was fucking raining.
And League.
There was nothing else to do. So we spent the whole day streaming, and that was pretty fun. At least for me. He sat on a bed the whole time.
I was on the bed, chilled on my phone. That's all we can really do. You can't do anything with rain.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't anything else. I completely forgot umbrellas were an invention up until that day, because I have not used an umbrella in, like,
Same.
years. I just, like, kind of accept I'm getting wet, and then we just go.
Yeah.
But, trying to think. What else happened? Went back to the Pokemon store today to go get some stuff for people. Ended up finding the plushes that we were looking for the first day, which is very interesting. So I spent way too much money at that shop. Probably the most money I've ever spent in one solid place, just because I had to get plushies for literally everyone. Should we call the cops on that rat?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Mouse.
As long as it's going, we're to wrap it up.
Yeah, we're almost back to the street. But, yeah, other than that, like, we fly out tomorrow at 10. Well, not at 10. We check out at 10. We fly out at, like, 6 p.m., so it's kind of an issue there as to if the hotel can, like, hold our luggage for, like, maybe an hour or two so we can at least do something tomorrow morning. But, yeah, other than that, like, I'm going to get back to Calgary. I'm going to be there for another 18-hour layover.
And I'm just heading back to where I'm from.
And he's just going straight back to home. So I'm basically just going to be left in Calgary, and he's going to be tucked in bed.
Pretty much. Well, you'll be going to a hotel, so we're good.
Yeah, in a city that has no water because their pipe burst. So that'll be fucking fun. Hopefully I get some like amenities or something, or maybe like some water bottles. But yeah, hopefully, I think tomorrow I'm just going to wake up, shower, so that that's done. So then if I can't shower in Calgary, I'm chilling and I don't smell like shit when I get home. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much the Japan trip. This is probably one of the coolest trips I've ever gone on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'd probably be down to do it again.
I'll definitely do it again.
I don't really have the availability to do it again, probably for at least like another 2 years, I'd say.
Jesus.
Just because of like my work schedule and how hard it was to get off to go on this trip to begin with.
I think it's about time we sign off. I got like, I don't have my phone today. I'll make it before. Never mind, I'm good.
We're still in like the middle of bumfuck nowhere. We don't know where the fuck we are. We just kind of kept walking. Is the camera still on? Oh, the camera turned off.
Alright, but I think we're gonna wrap
Where's the
it up.
sink?
We're gonna wrap.
Sink.
We're gonna wrap it up here.
Wrap it up on the street corner with the
Alright.
rat.
There's no rat here. But that was the Japan trip. I loved it. I thought it was good. I definitely do it again. More people this time. Just because it's like...
Michael, you should come with this time, you fucker.
2 people's cool. Like, it was fun. But, like, you have a group, it's just like, you know.
Yeah.
You got a group.
But,
That's about it.
We're heading back to the hotel now. Hopefully we don't get fucking stabbed by that rat.
Alrighty.
Bye.
That's about it.